All right. We are having so much fun listening to all these creative ideas and see all these awesome entrepreneurs in Cleveland.
Yes, they are. They're the millionaires of the future.
And they get to practice their pitch on live television.
Yeah.
Well done, everybody.
It's not nerve-wracking at all.
No?
Yeah, no pressure at all. Wow. But they're doing a great job, and that's where they do a 6-week boot camp with Jumpstart to help them get there, and they're doing so good. And speaking of my master herbologist, the first one I've ever met, Tiana, how are you?
Kenny, it's so good to see you.
It's so
again.
good to see you again, too. Give us a pitch. Tell everybody about your product in Cleveland.
Absolutely. So my name is Tiana
About 30
Hoggebrook.
seconds.
I'm a certified master herbalist, and I am with Iron Will Holistic. At Iron Will Holistic, we specialize in organic, handmade, and 100% herbal wellness products that are governed by the integrity of holistic remedies.
Okay, well done. I like that.
Thank you.
Okay, she's doing good. Okay, Rashonda, how are you?
I'm great, thank you. So, question, this is a $1.6 billion industry. What are you projecting that you could take as a part of this industry?
That is a great question. With the ability to expand not only here, but in other areas, I'm thinking that I could take a great portion of the direct sales as well as the virtual sales. So I have the potential to take over at least 93% of the market because the other is distant sales.
You're talking about marketing Cleveland.
No,
Or
globally.
Globally.
Yes.
All right.
Locally is different. I think I can
Yeah, that is
grasp a great amount of the local market because of the difference and the uniqueness of my business.
All right. Okay. All right, Megan.
So how are people finding you? And you say that word unique, and how do they understand how what you're offering is different than something they could find at any other store, like a vitamin shop or something like that?
Absolutely. So when they find me, again, it's the referral, word of mouth. They do come to my store. We have personal talks. We don't just have professional talks. We talk about what their personal herbal health concerns are. We go in depth and detail about herbs, different remedies that can assist them in the tribulations that they're experiencing.
Yeah.
And then we capitalize off of that. We build deep relationships in that aspect. And then we build that relationship of trust and understanding. And then I am the face of my business. I am the knowledge of what I do. So once you have the relationship of trust, we're able to get past the barrier, and then they can actually experience the products and they get those authentic reviews, and then more and more people just come in.
Okay. Lamont?
Yes, you have a big market and you're very confident about how you're going to succeed in that marketplace. But I'm interested in, who do you consider your competition?
I do still consider my competition the local vitamin shops, only because everybody's not well versed and knowledgeable about holistic remedies and herbs. Vitamins are not minerals, minerals are not vitamins. So they still serve as the competitors. However, when they have the knowledge, then it would be more so, they would more so become my customer as opposed to just regular, vitamin shops and things of that nature.
Okay, last but not least, Beth from Bedrock. That sounds like a whole show in itself.
Great job, Tiana. So what would you do with the money if you won the competition?
Well, Beth, first of all, I appreciate you. So if I win the competition, I am definitely going to delegate at least $20,000 of that to hiring another person that's in alignment with the vision. Because I am a sleepy herbalist, that's what I call myself, we batch a lot. And I want to delegate my time to expanding the vision as well as putting more time into working behind the scenes instead of on the scenes. So it's just me and Leah at the moment.
Okay.
With me and Leah, we're doing all the work in store.
Very
I
good.
need to be able to work on the vision and not in store.
I have to wrap you up. Very good, because you can keep on selling forever and ever and ever. I love it. You had a good line when you want to heal the community. Is that what your line was? You said the line at the end?
Yes, but also...
Oh, wait, okay. I just need to know the line. Yes, Kelly, it's a great question. Here's 70 more minutes. Okay, Ben's like, wrap it up. All right. You'll have time to pitch for real. I want to thank our friends at Tech Out right here at Midtown. Let's give all of our semifinalists a round of applause. And don't worry, Ben, I'm wrapping her up right now. Okay, we're going to go back to you guys in the studio.